As a parent educator, you are aware of concepts and skills the average parent isn't aware of. In fact, many therapists and family service professionals with masters and PhDs might not know as much about parenting as you do. You've seen how learning effective parenting skills can change someone's life and believe that everyone, if they learned these skills, it could literally change the world one generation at a time. Because of what you are enthusiastic about sharing what you know with others to make a difference in the world. You offer parenting classes, maybe even parent coaching, but struggle to get parents to attend. That's because there's a stigma in American society that parenting classes are only for bad parents. You know this isn't true and want to find ways to reach and serve more parents. That's why you're here today. Hi everyone, I'm Jody Johnston Powell. I'm a licensed social worker, certified family life educator, and one of only a few second generation parent educators in the world. I've been involved in parent education since I was 8 years old, was trained in group facilitation at age 14, and taught my first parenting class as a college senior intern. I'm the founder of a nonprofit organization called the Family Network that's been going strong for over 25 years. I was also the assistant producer and on-air parenting expert for an Emmy-nominated Parenting Tips television series. I'm also the author of a research-based curriculum called the Parents Tool Shop, which became the focus of a research project by a nonprofit organization I worked for part-time. It ultimately lasted 10 years and involved over 2,000 parents. Right out of the gate, the results parents were getting from these classes were off the chart. I immediately had waiting lists for my classes and more speaking requests than I could handle in my part-time job. So I started Parents Tool Shop Consulting in 1992. Within several years, so many professionals were asking to teach the class that I started a parent educator certification program and have been training parent educators worldwide for the past 20 years. In 2000, I self-published my book, became a parenting expert to the media worldwide, and a professional speaker who trains parents and family service professionals worldwide. I've had a website since the internet began and have trained with and been on the training teams of some of the top internet and business coaches in the world. As a result, I've come to be considered the top expert in marketing family life education programs. I've presented workshops at professional conferences and been asked to write articles and even textbook chapters on the subject. And some of those tips are what I'll share with you today. One of the biggest challenges I've seen in my 30-year career is how parenting has finally become a hot topic in the mainstream media. Parents are talking about parenting, and there's a wealth of information on parenting on the internet. I'd always hoped for that to happen, but I didn't expect that parent educators wouldn't be at the forefront of the pack, leading the way. And that's primarily because of three inventions that none of us probably ever imagined. The first are blogs that are free to anyone, super easy to use, far more engaging than standalone websites, and probably most importantly, they're optimized to get higher rankings and search results than old-fashioned websites. The second is social media, which has single-handedly created a global community and become an automated word-of-mouth referral machine. And mobile phones, which are capable of bringing the World Wide Web and all the above functions right to parents' fingertips. And although many parent educators and social service professionals have generally not been very interested in these more impersonal ways of connecting, millions of young parents worldwide were, and they shot leap years ahead of us. As a result, mommy bloggers are reaching and serving more parents than we are. So why isn't the best parenting advice being found or accessed? Well, it's really because of the change in who people go to for advice today. In 1997, a company called Bridge Ratings did a survey. They asked 10,000 people, if you were looking for an answer to a question, who would you most likely turn to? Teachers came in first, with religious leaders coming in second, and family, friends, and acquaintances coming in third place. In August of 2007, they repeated the study and got very different results. This time, strangers with experience came in first, family, friends, and acquaintances came in second, and teachers were in third. The reason for this shift is because of the internet. Through information products, blogs, articles, and social media, Strangers with experience are now perceived as experts. Now, with parenting being a hotter topic than it ever has been before, you would think that parents would be flocking to parenting classes. Yet, what we're seeing is that a lot of, quote, strangers with experience are presenting themselves as experts in building multi-million-dollar businesses serving parents, maybe not even giving great parenting advice. While parenting professionals who are true qualified experts are almost all struggling to get parents into their parenting classes. So it begs the question, why? And more importantly, what can we do to reinstate our profession as the leaders in the parenting field? In the past, there were social service professionals who worked in nonprofit organizations and entrepreneurs who ran for-profit businesses. With the tanking economy, funding cuts, and people wanting to pursue careers that fulfill their passion and purpose and do good with their money, there's a new category of professionals called social entrepreneurs. Social entrepreneurs pursue goals that improve society using entrepreneurial business methods and innovative practices. A social entrepreneur builds strong and sustainable organizations. These may be either for-profit companies or individuals who are self-supporting and independent of philanthropy for their existence, or not-for-profits that think like for-profits and strategically position themselves for self-sufficiency, growth, and scalability. Now, if parent educators were willing to become social entrepreneurs and use some of the same effective strategies that mommy bloggers do, we'd probably reach and serve a whole lot more parents. Now, don't let the word entrepreneur lead you to assume that you have to become a slimy, hard sell marketer who's motivated by money. Social entrepreneurs use the 6 keys I'll share with you today, which are perfectly compatible with the heart-centered, relationship-focused, social service skills that already come naturally to you. The first key is to meet your clients where they are. So first, you must determine where are they. I help parenting, family life, and relationship experts build successful off and online practices. One of the first steps I have them do is research their target market, especially online. What we consistently find is that the majority of parents seeking advice online are African American moms aged 30 to 45. Does that surprise you? Don't assume that low-income, high-risk parents aren't online. They might not have a computer, but most of them have cell phones, even ones with email and internet access, or they know someone who is online looking for information and resources on their behalf. Then you need to be where they are. You must provide multiple ways for them to find you and engage them there. So this could include live events such as giving presentations or being at community events. And online you must have an engaging, informative website, which I'll cover later. And of course today, parents share most of their advice and resources through social media. Using social media to get visibility for your programs is a whole separate training program I offer. The most important question for you today is, are you there too? And is your parenting class represented? Once you are present where they are, you must make sure they can find you. Doing effective keyword research is the key. Don't just guess what they're typing into Google because there's a very good chance you're going to be wrong. Next, find out what they are looking for. They aren't looking for you, and they're not looking for parenting classes. They are looking for solutions to problems they are having. So, are you giving them what they're looking for? Most people in their marketing talk about what they have to offer instead of focusing on what the potential client is looking for or thinks they need. But most of us solve problems parents don't even know they have and share information about topics parents don't even know that they don't know. So chances are they're never going to come looking for you on their own, unless you reach them at their current level of awareness. According to Michael Masterson in the book Great Leads, there are 5 levels of awareness. Unaware is that they don't even know that they have a problem, or they don't know what they don't know. The second is problem aware, which means they know they have a problem and are looking for a solution. The third is solution aware, which means they know there's a solution and they're looking for the best solution. Product aware is the next level, and that's where they know you have a solution and want to evaluate it. And the highest level of awareness is most aware, where they know you have the solution that's best for them and they want details of your offer. Now, most parenting programs word their marketing materials for the product aware and most aware clients, telling them what they offer and why they're the best choice. But most parents are at the unaware or problem aware level. So you need to connect with parents about subjects they are already talking about or looking for information on. Build a relationship and in the process help raise their awareness to a new level. So in a nutshell, you need to be where parents are at when they are talking about their problems and become a part of that conversation in a way that provides solutions to their problems and simultaneously raises their awareness about problems they don't even know they have or solutions they've never even considered before. The next key is to develop a relationship that serves parents instead of selling them or helping them. People don't form relationships with agencies or businesses. They have relationships with people. So you need to start the relationship building process as an individual, even if you work for an agency or have your own business. Always starting with what the client already knows. Now, referring back to the levels of awareness, let's take a look at what that usually is. First of all, probably 99.9% of all parents love their children and want to be good parents. Most parents are capable and motivated, but they simply don't know that there are more effective and less effective ways of parenting. They assume they have to use trial and error to figure out what works. They assume parenting is just common sense, and they assume that as long as they aren't having a problem, they must be parenting okay. Most parents think this way, and these beliefs place them at that unaware level of awareness. So when parenting programs are offered through nonprofit social service organizations for free and marketed like social services, it actually perpetuates the image that parenting classes are only for low-income parents or those who have been neglectful and abusive. It also does a disservice to both your programs and clients because it communicates that you offer no value. It creates dependency on social services and perpetuates that victim mentality. And it offers information parents don't even know they need. So instead, you really want to use your free programs to start your relationship, raise the parent's level of awareness, and then offer a free preview of your valuable service. So the third key then is to think of your ideal client in all you do. When you're developing a relationship with your audience, it's extremely important that they perceive you as an expert because people are looking for information. More specifically, they're looking for answers to questions they have. Many parenting professionals have a tendency to create this expert perception by talking in clinical or academic terms like they would to other professionals. But potential clients and parents, they think that you can't relate to them when you talk like this. In fact, it often feels impersonal or even as though they're being talked down to when they're referred to in the third person with program descriptions like, "We offer parents, ... So first, identify who are your ideal clients. What are their demographics? What are their psychographics, which are their attitudes, their values, their fears? Where do they go and what do they do in their spare time? Then pick one of your clients who was ideal or find a photo online of someone who represents your ideal client, print it out and hang it next to your desk. Then look at that picture every time you write something, always speaking to this one person using the word you, not we or I. This includes everything, your brochures, your flyers, your public service announcements, your articles, websites, everything. Next, use your website to start the relationship. You see, the process of developing potential clients is a lot like the dating relationship. You don't introduce yourself, shake hands, and then propose marriage. You meet, decide to go out on a date to get to know each other, and then decide whether to commit to an ongoing relationship. When you advertise your parenting classes, it's like asking them to go steady. They don't even know you. So you need to provide ways to get to know each other better first. And the most effective, inexpensive, and automated way to do that is with your website. So here's the formula for an effective website. Traffic plus engagement plus conversion equals long-term loyal clients. You want to use keywords and articles to drive traffic to your site. Once parents are there, get them engaged with articles, freebies, and quizzes that raise their level of awareness and prepare them for the next step in your relationship. In each of those free offerings, you want to give only one call to action to take the next step in your relationship by asking for their contact information, just as you would when you meet a potential date. As you get to know each other better, you help raise their awareness about the problems they might have and a call to action to get the solutions you might have. As they see you as a trusted advisor, they'll naturally go to you for advice and ask how they can learn more from you. Key 4 is once someone is interested in learning from you, you need to eliminate all barriers and objections. Online, you want to make it convenient for busy parents to get your information by providing pre-recorded, self-paced programs with live group support and personalized coaching. Just give them one piece at a time, the piece that meets their current needs, while letting them know it is part of a whole course. This is what really serves them where they're at with what they're looking for, and it also prevents overwhelm. Offline, in your live parenting classes, provide dinner, offer childcare, and provide transportation. Now, if those last suggestions triggered a pre-programmed, nonprofit, social service, or poverty mentality that screams, "But I can't afford that," let me assure you, you don't have to pay for any of it. Just partner with community providers. Nonprofit organizations and schools can get grants to provide those benefits, and they already have a ready-made audience for you. Title I schools have federal funding and a mandate to provide parent involvement. Hospitals, community mental health centers, and businesses will often be willing to sponsor you if you simply list them in your publicity. Businesses are often willing to make in-kind donations like food or make a donation of money to buy bus tokens. To get sponsors, it's important to track and report your results so they know they are backing a winner who is doing good work in the world while giving their company exposure. Just remember to always thank the sponsors and make them shine. The last key is to make sure your classes provide a unique, transformational experience. This is actually the first criteria you must meet before doing anything else we've discussed, but it's the last step in the client's experience, once they know, like, and trust you enough to attend your class. The number one most important criteria that will help you stand out in the crowd of offerings is your unique service position. That's what you offer that no one else does. For example, Parents Toolshop programs offer a unique, universal, problem-solving decision-making system any parent can use to find a completely customized, effective response to their unique situation and child. No other parenting program offers this. So, what sets you or your program apart? I won't read off all the statistics on the slide there, but it's pretty clear that there are a lot of other people out there saying they can help parents. And parenting classes is pretty much at the bottom of the list of what they're looking for. So, how can you rise to the top of the list? Good keywords can help you get to the top of the list, but when they visit your site, you have to stand out in some way that helps parents connect with you in 3 seconds flat. Next, when parents do attend your classes, you must over-deliver more value than they ever expected. You must provide an experience that is interactive, allows for discussion and personalized problem solving, and empowers them to think by stimulating aha moments. If you do this, the parents will become loyal evangelists for your program and tell their friends. They'll also give you great testimonials you can use in future publicity. And this is what you really want, because word of mouth is free and it is the most effective form of marketing. Honestly, I've never paid for a single ad or done much beyond free publicity for my parenting programs. Yet, because the program is such a transformational experience, word of mouth spreads. Other parents can easily find my engaging website and get solutions to the problems they're struggling with at that very moment. And as a result of using these 6 keys, plus a few more, I've had the honor to serve well over 50,000 parents and family service professionals worldwide over the past 30 years, and I'm helping dozens of other parent educators and relationship experts do the same. Well, there's obviously a lot more information and tips I could share, but we are running out of time for this webinar. So if you would like more information and you are a parent educator looking for a research-based curriculum for your nonprofit organization or to use to build an individual practice, or if you are a parenting expert that specializes in serving a particular type of parent or solving a particular type of parenting issue, and you want to build a successful worldwide practice as an off and online author, speaker, and coach, then go to parentstoolshop.org/leaders. That's parents with an S, tool, TOOL, all one word, .org/leaders with an S. And leaders is all lowercase, LEADERS, parentstoolshop.org/leaders. Go there and we will provide you with a free strategy session to discuss the challenges that you might be having and to provide some personalized solutions for reaching and serving more parents. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. I really wish you all the greatest success and hope you can reach and serve tens of thousands of parents worldwide, and collectively we can make a big difference in the world today. Bye now.